Harrison Ford, and it's a little bit of
Welcome back, everyone.
Joe
It's
Miller.
part
How
10
much we love
of
Joe Miller.
this
I mean,
Indiana
I wouldn't
Jones and the
mind him
Great
doing
Circle
Joe Miller voice
walkthrough
as Indiana Jones.
via Xbox Series X. We are on the Xbox Series X.
But you can hear a little bit of Joe Miller in there. It definitely comes
And
out a little bit like a certain.
if you haven't watched the
certain
part
percentage
9,
of
I
Joe
would
Miller
suggest
just
that you
comes
watch
out.
the part 9. On the part 9, I think
I'm
it
not
would really help
complaining.
you understand how
I'm
to
not complaining at
navigate
all,
through these
okay?
puzzles. And these puzzles can be very daunting, a very daunting task if you don't know what you're doing, that is. So I think those videos will help you try to figure out some of these puzzles. So here we are, we're stuck in the sand. We were able to get this
Was ist das?
artifact. And this artifact
Schnell.
obviously slipped through our hands, and Voss has it, who plays, of course, a Nazi
Ich nicht.
Nazi officer.
Got off.
And he left me here on the sand, and now I'm on the sand in middle of Giza Plateau in Egypt, Cairo, and I have these scorpions coming at me, and I need to do whatever I can do to spit on the scorpions, maybe spit some sand, with my mouth, just to get the scorpions from attacking me, So that's where we at right now, and that's what's going on. As you can see, there they are.
Wow, look at that view. Huh? Look at that view, man. Oh my god.
Get away.
Get away, get away.
Oh, how do we get up there?
Get away.
This is scary.
Can we just take a moment and just appreciate like how beautiful this game is? I know I still have to do a PC version, and I know that I also have to
Oh my god, help!
4K videos, 4K HDR videos, but can we just appreciate
No, you don't.
how
No,
beautiful
no.
this game is? Machina games, from Wolfenstein to this.
Get away. Come on, this isn't fair.
Well, who better to do Indiana
Go.
Jones fighting Nazis than Wolfenstein guys?
I know, Joel
Yeah,
Miller,
I'm
nothing
doing
gets
quite
fair in
well.
this life.
If you want someone to fight Nazis and create Nazis in the game, you know,
Oh, come on, anybody's going to help me? Oh my god, this is hard. Like, what am I how am I supposed to get out of this?
No, you don't. No.
you got it, Indiana.
Get away.
I need to conserve my breath, my stamina. Oh, come on, guys.
Get away.
This is not fair. Oh, come on!
Fine, all the way up there. Oh my god.
Get away.
Wow. Just
No,
wow.
you don't. No.
Oh man.
Oh,
are
come
you
on,
guys.
guys.
Seeing what I'm seeing? Look how beautiful that is.
Come on. This is not fair.
Get away. Come on. Get away.
This has to be the best looking Xbox Series X game so far. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, honestly, this has
no,
to
you
be
don't.
like the best Xbox Series X game ever. At the moment.
Oh, come on.
this is getting, 1 o'clock in the morning. December.
Jesus Christ. Finally! What took you so long? Oh my God.
We're coming, Dr. Jones!
Got the bandage. I need to use the bandage.
He's losing consciousness, Gina! Help me! Dig faster!
I have a feeling I will be fighting some Nazis here.
Drink, Dr. Jones. Come on, drink.
Poor Dr. Jones.
I'm glad you're still alive. You're beginning to grow on me, Jones.
Thanks. I
Oh,
found the
come
idol
on,
overall.
You see, was ist das?
Stone. Oh,
That's what happens when Indiana gets slaughtered.
Voss. He took the stone, Gina.
I think I know where they're going next.
Omar brought me this.
Operation Grocer Kreis. The Great Circle.
Some time ago, Voss discovered an ancient scroll in a tomb in North Africa concerning forbidden stones. Back in March of this year, he had secured funding for a dig in Machu Picchu.
Was ist das? Nee.
Machu Picchu.
One
Nee.
of the sites of the Great Circle.
Yes, exactly, and there, underneath the ruins, he discovered.
The stone.
Somehow Voss lured my sister to Machu Picchu because he needed her expertise.
To translate the carving of the Adamic on the stone.
Yes, but then the stone was lost. What happened is a mistake. They classify old documents. However, while I was listening to the Nazi transmission, I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
And I wrote down the exact coordinates.
They're looking for the stone.
Don't make too much noise.
We have to get there before the Nazis do.
Yes, but they're too fast. How are we gonna get there in time?
My friends, may I propose a speedy ride aboard the Scarlet Arrow?
Scarlet Arrow? Okay.
Sunsparker.
Speedy ride? This is the boat. We're on a boat. How is this a speedy ride?
This is not going to be easy, Let's just try to and avoid them.
Wow, look at you.
What have you found there, Indiana?
Well, looks like a picture of Laura Lombardi and...
Laura. Promise me something, Indiana. If you care for her, keep her safe.
What are you two whispering about?
Well, I was just saying. I've telegraphed a local guide I know who will take you into the Himalayas. You have a long trek ahead of you. You better be prepared.
I wish you could come with us.
Oh, you're better off without me, darling. I was made for cold.
Here we go.
Just saw me.
Himalayas. Dress warm. Dress warm, guys.
What's that sound?
Alright, I got the machine gun. That's a good thing.
No, we have to keep going!
Now we're Wolfenstein.
Stupid tourist!
Big
The stone has got to be up there!
It's where the coordinates lead!
Wonderful, huh? She's fine, man. It's just the snow. You're okay, okay?
Don't scare me like that. Always knows about.
The Himalayas.
Be surprised how often it comes in handy.
Come on! We'll manage without the guys!
I guess we have to.
And now I also have to deal with spies?
Wow, look at the graphics, huh? This is amazing.
Oh no. Him again. Oh god. No. Oh, he's helping me. That's good.
Nice and easy.
All
Wow.
right.
The detail in this game is truly remarkable. I'm just looking at this game right now and I'm like, wow. Remarkable detail.
Well, look how many giants he
Said
has.
you've been here before! What were you doing?
Visiting an old friend.
Visiting an old friend in Himalayas, how nice.
That bridge looks unstable!
Better let me try it first.
No, no, no. Let him
putting
try
it
it first.
in
What,
Cairo.
what are you doing?
Watch out!
Oh,
You
Oh.
okay?
I'm fine!
Like I said, I love the fact that
Oh my god.
he's helping us now. You know,
Ah.
may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
I guess it pays off that I played all of those Tomb Raider games. Right?
It's sad to see that Tony passed away. And
It's
you know,
crazy how the
I don't
stones
think
could
he
end
get
up
a chance
here.
to play the game.
Machu Picchu is halfway around the globe.
Let's get it.
And
Get outta
it's,
here.
It's really
I
sad
agree.
to see that
Let's just get it and let's get out of here.
he didn't get a chance to play the game.
I don't want to be stuck here for a long time, but I have a feeling we are going to be stuck here for a very long
May
time.
he rest in peace.
All right, what's your step, Indiana?
When I went climbing in the Alps, the weather was nothing like this. I can hardly see the mountains.
We're not here to enjoy the view.
It's so common here.
Hold on a second. No, we got to go this way.
You again?
Yes, me.
Yes, me again. Help me out.
Wait, don't move.
What if we're wrong? What if the stone is not here?
Yes,
I don't think
Gina,
we are
who else
wrong.
is going to be? Of course it's me. Oh,
If Voss, listen, if Voss is here, we're on the right track. Otherwise, why would Voss be here? Exactly. Gina, are you gonna move? Gina,
and off we go to Egypt,
Gina,
Cairo.
What
Gina?
are you doing out there?
Gina.
Fresh air.
Fresh air.
Why are you following me, Scramble?
Oh no, flatter yourself.
Oh my God! Don't tell me.
Great Circle's the biggest
It's a bug?
mystery in all of archaeology.
Gina.
Do you even know what it is?
Gina.
Kind of a fancy ring in a premium museum, perhaps?
Oh my! I don't know how I made this. I must be Houdini or something. I just went right through her. Gina, are you okay?
There goes your lipstick.
Let's hear it. Throughout history, mankind has known
I think there's a bug. All right, so this is my very first bug in the game. Ah, well, look, I'm not going to complain. Look, considering how great this game has run so far, and how many hours I have put into it, like close to 9 hours, right? Let's say 10 hours. I think I put like 10 hours into this game so far, and within 10 hours, you know what? I'm not going to complain about this.
next to these stone relics.
You don't hear about history, Dr. Jones.
Because
You only hear about the house.
this is nothing,
Says that the Great Circle does have
okay?
something about
Guys, if you look at other games and how poorly they have functioned,
I don't believe it's
Machina, I mean not Machina, Machine Games, Machine Games doing pretty good, man, here. All right. Also, for those of you who don't know, Machina in Russian means a car, a vehicle. Okay.
Help you fight.
In case you guys didn't know, Machina means car or vehicle. All right.
you have a plan, you know that?
Whoa! What?
Seeing this too?
Yeah! It's a ship!
Wait a minute.
Good. Then I'm not crazy.
How on earth did it end up here?
Let's get a closer look.
That is crazy, dude. No, I mean, really, how did this ship... I know. Aliens. Aliens. That's how. It was the aliens. That's how I know how it ended up there.
Well, now you know.
See, I'm very smart. Aliens, they use the magnetic field force and they lift up this ship and they brought it here. All right, Gina, I'm coming. Gina. All right, Gina.
Great circle.
Are you ready for this? All right, Gina. There's a lot of ice. Be careful, okay? I need you to be careful now, okay?
I'm trying to wrap my head around this, Jones.
Get
What
sea
is that
pyramids.
ship doing here?
There must be an explanation.
There's a service hatch in the back.
Aliens. I already told you, it's aliens. That's the explanation. So if you're still wondering, like, how did this end up here? Aliens. Aliens, my friends. Aliens created us. They created everything. They created the universe. They created these planets, moons.
Oh, there's always
Aliens.
energy. Just relax.
Aliens are gods. Uh-oh. What have you started now, Mr. 4K? What have you started? You opened up a can of worms right now, Mr. 4K. An unnecessary can of worms. I know. But I think it's a good discussion. You know? Ancient aliens are considered gods, aren't they?
I mean,
If you
when
look
I
at all
think
the
about it right now,
previous civilizations,
like I said earlier,
the carvings on the stones and everything, right?
Indiana Jones game.
They worship these beings from sky. Have you ever read the Chariots of the Gods? Well, maybe you guys need to read Chariots of the Gods. Maybe read that. And who knows? Maybe you too will have this theory. Now, it's just a theory. All right? It's just a theory. I have a theory on this that I believe in. Remember Elizabeth Shaw? Remember Elizabeth Shaw and what Elizabeth Shaw said in the Prometheus.
No disrespect.
When she talked about engineers.
Indiana Jones games.
And she goes like, do you have any
Even the one that
proof,
came
evidence
out
to
in
back this up?
2003 for the Xbox,
And then Elizabeth Shaw,
the ones
that was
that
played
came
by
out on
Numi,
Amiga, A500,
Numi
and
something.
Commodore 64,
I think she's
the PC
Danish actress.
in early 90s.
Numi. I just remember her by Numi. I forgot her
Those
last
are
name.
all great
Numi.
Indiana Jones games.
She played Elizabeth
for
Shaw in
its
the Ridley
time.
Scott movie
Back
Prometheus.
at that time,
Her name is
they were
Numi.
considered
She
the
said,
greatest, Indiana Jones games.
it's what I choose to believe. She goes like,
But for this
because somebody
time,
was asking her, do you have any evidence to back this up that the
we're
engineers
getting
created us?
fully realized
And she
Indiana
says,
Jones adventure
no, I don't have any evidence
that we always
to
dreamed
back this
about.
up.
So the dream
But that's
is
what I
here.
choose to believe. Very powerful world. I mean, not the powerful
like a
world.
love letter
Well, the world is powerful.
Jones
If you look at the
fans.
world
If
in
you feel like
itself,
a
8.4 billion people
hardcore-
in all these countries and continents,
If you're a
the world is
hardcore
very powerful. But what
Indiana
made the
Jones
world so
fan,
powerful?
This is
Who are our gods?
this is a love
Where did
letter,
our gods... that's the whole
100%.
point of
A
Indiana
love
Jones.
letter to,
Who are
to
we?
you
What are we doing
fans.
here? Why are we the way we are? Right? There's so
Me
much
personally, I
mystery,
wouldn't say
and
I'm a
you watch
hardcore
Ancient
Indiana
Aliens,
Jones
and you
fan,
watch
but, I grew up watching Indiana Jones.
all of
I'm
these
aware of
archaeologists,
Indiana Jones.
right?
I've seen,
They're all asking
the
essentially the
trilogy
same
in the
question,
80s.
like, why are we here? What are we
I
doing here?
even seen the new ones recently.
Well, I think that's really
but I
what
wouldn't
everyone
call
is
myself
wondering.
like a hardcore,
You know?
Indiana Jones fan.
And everyone's trying
I'm
to
like,
to worship certain
casual
beliefs
Indiana
of certain
Jones fan.
gods
But
that
I
were
have a
here
lot of
before
respect
us,
for,
right? If you go to Norwegian
Temple of
parts of
Doom, Last Crusade.
world that they
The-
believe in
the
Odin,
recent
right?
one, the
If
new
you go
ones that were made, the couple of new
to
ones that were
Himalayas,
made,
they believe in different type of god.
know,
If you go
I
to
feel
Middle
like
East, of course,
they were not
they believe
really
in Allah
necessary
and,
to
and,
be
and
made.
Muhammad Prophet.
I
If you
felt
go
like,
to, Israelites, Moses, right? Their savior
But
was the
anyway.
Moses that saved the people of Jewish people, right?
That's a debate
Moses
for another video.
crossing the Red Sea. If you go to Christian countries, they believe that Jesus is the Lord, Savior, and the God. And if you talk to Jehovah Witness, will say that Jesus is not a God. He's just someone that was sent by God to sacrifice himself. So you look at our history, and I don't want to open up the can of worms, but I kind of we have to. When you're talking about Indiana Jones, you have to kind of open up the can of worms and talk about all of these things. But when you talk about these things and you go throughout the history and you read all these biblical and other religious books, right? When you read Bible, Quran, and all these other religious books, there's so much there, right? There's so much there that, you wonder, why is everything pointing up to heavens? The heavens. Nothing ever points down, hey, here on the ground. It's the heavens. It's always about the heavens and the sky and the universe. So it makes you wonder, who is our creators? We created artificial intelligence, right? So artificial intelligence would say that we are the gods that created artificial intelligence. Like a Prometheus is a good example. A Titan that stole the fire from the gods, and the Titan gave the fire to the people. And once the Prometheus gave the fire to the people, we all seen now how the fire is being used. So all of these things you have to take in consideration, and you have to wonder, like, wow, But that's what makes, life interesting. It's not having all the answers. You see, this is the way I look at it. A lot of people are frustrated, like trying to make any sense of all of this, right? And the way I look at it is, well, imagine if everything was explained to you. Imagine if you knew everything. Imagine how boring
This
the
is a
life
good
would
actor,
be
too.
if you had all the
I was
answers.
watching an interview.
If all of the answers were
He did a
given
good job.
and you had everything, right?
Everyone did a good job here.
Given to you. Here it is. This is what's going on. Read it. I think life would be very boring. I think life would be very depressing. What makes life worthwhile, what makes
And
life
he kinda
exciting
looks
is
like
not
him.
knowing
So when you see
what's
this
coming
guy,
around the
Voss,
corner, what's going to happen
is
tomorrow
playing
or
this
the next
German,
week or the next year.
Nazi,
It's all of this unknown that keeps us
guy.
going, that gives us the drive.
he actually
Is
looks
not
like
knowing
him
what's around that
in
corner,
real
what's
life.
on that
And
top of that
that's
mountain,
pretty
what's
cool that
inside
they
that
did
cave,
that
right?
they added
Discovering.
little touches like that.
What do you
know,
think
even
Christopher
with
Columbus
Indiana
was so
Jones, you can
driven
see,
by?
like,
He
a
was
little
driven
bit of,
by what's on the other side, going to the western, parts of the world. Is there another continent on the western parts of the world? He
expression
believed
here
that there
and
is,
there. Not
and he
like
wasn't
100%,
he wasn't
but
wrong.
there's
He
like a
also
certain
believed that the
percentage you
earth
can
is
see
round
with
and not flat.
Troy Baker. Do
So
you know why that is?
it's the drive,
because everything's motion capture.
the drive that brings us
All right, with Voss,
such
they have-
inventors
they
like
just
Nikola
used him
Tesla, right?
because that's Voss.
and others, and
That's the
Einstein,
real
right?
guy. That's how he looks
That
like in real
keeps
life.
us going, that keeps us
He's
moving
German, of
forward.
course. And then, of course, you got Troy
It's the
Baker.
unknown, not having
And
all the answers.
Although
That
they're
keeps
trying
us
to
moving
bring
forward.
Harrison
And I think
Ford,
that's
right?
what makes
That's the
Indiana
whole idea here,
Jones
to resurrect
so
this
fascinating
young
is,
Harrison Ford.
hey, I
But
don't
you
have
can
all the
tell,
answers,
looking at the
but
facial
I'm
expression,
excited and driven
you can
by
tell,
discovering
Troy
and
Baker.
learning and going out there, going
and
on
also
this
a little
journey
bit
to
of Joel Miller even
figure out
comes out once in a
what
while.
is all of this,
Like, when you
what does it
replay
mean?
this game and
I will not
you
have all
pay
the answers,
attention
but I will have
on
some
these small
clues and
little
some
details,
knowledge
I
of
think you will realize
some of
that.
these artifacts that might give me some
Anyway, I just wanted
idea
to add that.
of what our
'cause
ancestors
I
and,
notice these
and
things.
generations before
Pay
me
attention to everything. Pay attention to detail.
have believed in, and why they believed in it so much.
It's just me.
Okay,
And
all right. I feel like I'm doing a TED talk over here. Let's continue.
it's done well, you know. I like
But throughout
these
this
small
throughout this
little
video
touches
and
that
these
they do
walkthroughs, I want you
in
to
the
think
game.
about like some of the stuff. It's
I
not
like
about
these
believing
guys where they present
so
the
much and
character,
accepting.
and
It's
then
really
you get a little
about
bit of
having an
Joel
open
Miller,
mind. Guys,
I don't know if
before
that was
we
done
continue,
purposely or intentionally.
I have my beliefs,
Maybe that's for us to figure
many
out.
different things
But
that I
it's
have
done in a
my
way that-
opinions and
that's cool.
beliefs on.
You know, like,
But
let's add a little bit of Joel
I
Miller
always keep an open mind.
on, like a
I think
little-
it's
little
very
ingredients
healthy
of
to
Joel
live a
Miller
life where you keep an
just on
open
this
mind.
scene
Again,
right here.
remember,
Let's
you don't
see
have to
if
believe it.
fans will
You don't have to
catch
take it
on
as some kind of a fact. But I think it's
Almost like an
important
Easter
to
egg.
soak it all in, gain all this knowledge, and then decide for yourself what do you really think. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it's all about. To have an open mind. Like, what if? What if? What if? That's the whole idea. What if? I know I don't have the evidence. I know I can't prove it. But what if? What if? I think that's the drive. The unknown and what if. Let's continue.
It looks like
Nazi battleship? Yep.
Right, let's get a better view. Wow,
do you think Voss is man made us here?
detail.
Probably.
Let's
Wait to check out the easy.
I'm sure he's here, man. He had plenty of time to get here. By the time we were traveling on that boat, dude, he already made it here.
What about over here?
Wow, look at this.
Impressive, man.
Look at the size of the ship, man. It's like a Titanic.
And that's what I've heard from people who actually went to visit Cairo. Today's, plateau.
There's a hole!
Where?
I see it.
I'm sure.
Stone's got to be inside that
I'm
ship.
sure all of you know. Cairo, the city of.
Where do you see the hole? Oh, I see, I see.
And
But what made that hole? Like, how did this, what happened here, right?
and it's preserved, of course, in respect. Because there's so much history here. I mean, baby Moses, just bizarre. Then you got these pyramids. And
Come on.
People said when they go there to visit.
Let's go, Gina.
Some friends who actually went to Cairo.
Okay.
They say it's true when you get closer to these pyramids,
What the hell?
first you're taken away with this mind.
We
being
made it,
blown.
Gina.
Wow.
We're inside, huh?
And then your mind is even more blown as you go inside and you see how it was
We made it.
constructed. Right.
I just said
It's
that.
very claustrophobic from what I understand once you go inside.
I'm telling you, Gina, me and you are dynamic duo, okay? The things that me and you can do are just
Closed
remarkable.
spaces. Especially if you're afraid of the elevator. I know there's a lot of people out there, man. They have a fear of elevator. You know, it sucks, man. Having that fear. I used to have a fear of elevator, but not anymore. But I used to back in the days. How did I break that fear? I started riding elevators. That's the only way, man. You have to face the fear. The only way to conquer the fear, you have to face it. You can't run away from it. You have to face it. It's
Okay, Gina.
I don't
Are you
sound
ready?
smart. It's the only way. So, yeah, pyramids. Makes you wonder. Who
Look at the
created
graphics, man, in this game. Just amazing. Amazing detail.
it. All right, I think we had enough of. Tourist attraction here
Wow.
with our scenery. Okay.
This is creepy.
I know
Look at
it
this
is creepy,
detail.
but that's okay. Can I adjust the sharpness on this game just a little bit more?
I guess we're still having our tourist.
There we go.
I think we're still having our tourist
Wow.
scenic.
Now it's even sharper.
Here.
Wow. Look at this.
Correct. Or as we would say, Khufu.
Like I said, if you're not impressed with the Xbox Series X,
Look at this detail. Wow.
this game most certainly will impress you. And how well the Xbox Series X is running this game is truly remarkable.
Look how perfectly everything's aligned.
There's no question about it, you know. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle truly showcase what Xbox Series X can do, and I'm telling you, if you're not impressed,
is
well
a
then I don't know
scenic-
what will impress you, to be honest.
Tourist.
And if you believe that somehow PS5 Pro version will look
Adventure.
better than this, I think you're just I think you're lying to yourself. I'm just being honest. I think you're lying to yourself because I don't know how much better can PS5 Pro run this. Even if it's running it at 1900p, you are not going to tell a difference between 1800 and 1900p. Okay?
I see.
Even if it's a native 4K, you will not tell a difference between 1800 and native 4K because it's so hard to tell a difference. And if you have to use a magnifying glass or if you have to come close to the television to see a difference, then we're not talking a drastic difference. Remember, I said this previously.
There it is.
To all of my PS5 Pro owners, if you are trying to justify the purchase of your PS5 Pro console
Aren't we supposed to be
and
having some more
$800 that
scenic-
you spent or $900 that you spent by
Scenic
using a
views
magnifying
over here?
glass to justify
What's the hurry?
and to
Let's have some
validate
scenic views.
the money that you spent,
You know, this
then
is a
you're doing it
scenic
the wrong
attraction
way.
over here.
then you're just lying to yourself.
We're here as a tourists. Remember?
To justify something, there has to be a drastic difference. And so far, I have yet to see PS5 Pro bring that drastic difference. Maybe with the Grand Theft Auto 6,
scenic
maybe that will be the case.
for us
I don't know.
tourists.
We'll see. But so far, I have yet to see, like, even Digital Foundry have yet to see that drastic difference. You know. So, that's just my opinion, and I know I don't have the PS5 Pro.
we have
Maybe
enough
once
photos
I
for
have
the scenic,
PS5 Pro,
attraction,
maybe I will
Gina.
see that difference that you guys are talking about. But I'm just being genuinely honest here. You know, I've done a lot of research, watched a lot of YouTubers, and I don't think they're all lying. I think they're being candid and honest and frank. And what they're basically are saying is, sure, there's some differences between PS5 or original and the PS5 Pro, but these are the difference where you really have to use a magnifying glass, or you have to really come close to the television to see it.
I'm the one who
Majority
wants
of
to
people
paint
will
this,
not see that
scenic
drastic difference.
tourist attraction.
Okay, unless you're like using a magnifying
enjoy it.
glass or a telescope to zoom in to see that difference. But anyway, once I have my PS5 Pro next year, hopefully in April, maybe I'll see that difference. You know. All right, let's go. What are we doing? Come on.
The handwheel's missing.
It has to be here somewhere.
All right, we'll figure that out. All right. We'll figure this out. Don't worry. What is this? Local map of the ship. Oh my god, this is a giant ship. We'll be stuck here for a while. So we need to go this way.
It's Father Little.
How do we get there? That's the question.
Gina, darling.
That's the question.
Wow.
You made it. This be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones.
I'm an archaeologist.
There's got to be a way around here.
She's thinking Marcus Brody's associate.
I will be here for a while, guys. You know,
Frequency.
there's so much on this ship. I mean, look at this map. I mean, we'll be stuck here for another couple of walkthroughs. All right. This is a big ship.
Such a fascinating world.
Well, we were just taking
a.
a. But look, I'm
were
also
just taking a
excited to
scenic,
see how well this runs on the PS5
tourist,
Pro and
viewing
the original PS5. You know,
attraction.
I'm also excited for two
Looking at the
things.
pyramids.
I'm happy that this is coming out on PS5, so that way I can see for myself how the PS5
You know,
original
this is really
is
getting
handling this
good
game
for Indiana
versus the
Jones. He's
PS5 Pro
surrounded by
and
two
what
ladies.
developers, have done
Giza, Cairo,
with the
Egypt,
PS5 Pro version.
having tourists.
What type of enhancements? What type of
attraction
enhancements did they
going on.
use to
taking photos of the pyramids and Giza Plateau, surrounded by two ladies.
enhance this game?
Not so bad. Not so bad.
Okay, Dr. Jones.
And trinkets I've collected on my travels. So this great circle, the Nazis think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Voss certainly does.
We are going to be stuck here for a while, I'm telling you right now. Oh, look, there's the wheel. I found it.
Competition.
Using my
There it is. Huh?
We will find her. Everything is predestined.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Gotta love this humor.
My feeling of silence, Jones.
I know it's a dark humor, but
scared
but
of
that's what makes Indiana Jones.
Problem in your line of work.
You know, Ridley Scott talked about this. Like in the movies, you gotta have some humor, even though you're dealing with some very, dramatic and serious, subjects. But sometimes you have to inject a little bit of humor, man. And this is a dark humor that I actually like about Indiana Jones. Of course, you feel sorry for the individual that's frozen there, obviously. But again, it's entertainment, it's fiction. But
My spies smuggled this out of the Nazi compound. Funding
I like
through
this
some
dark
sort
humor
of
that
experiment.
Indiana Jones has.
Sign by Adolf Hitler. I'm not just into it.
I look the way she's wielding that
Voss
wheel.
experiment the Nazi merchant certainly won't deserve this.
Couldn't find any description.
I mean, oh look, and now she's using it, and now she's using, that other pipe to break off the hand that split, that was attached to this valve. Again, this goes back to saying what I was saying earlier about the dark humor that
Well, I'm still here.
Indiana Jones has, and I think it's appropriate. I think that's what made Steven Spielberg's and George Lucas, Indiana Jones funny. It's like that little bit of that dark humor, like the guy who's wielding the sword. Remember wielding that sword for about, I don't know, like a 30 or 40 seconds, and then Indiana Jones pulls up a revolver and he shoots him.
Though it may take some time.
Dark humor, but it worked. It worked. It worked.
You mean they didn't know how to handle it?
Hand it over.
You see?
That's enough.
You see? See what I'm saying? I love it.
The ship must have been here for quite some time.
Rubbing what?
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Let's bring this valve and let's put it here.
Why would anyone remove the wheel?
I don't know. Maybe it broke off when he was trying to get in.
What are we talking about?
Open sesame, here we are.
I thought you meant
Welcome.
something else. Listen,
Oh, God.
I thought you meant something else when you said robbing. I meant,
And now that Nazi,
They didn't stand a chance.
I have a dirty mind.
I almost
I-
feel sorry for them.
I thought maybe you were implicating something else.
Yet another dark humor. But again, they're Nazis. You can't really feel sorry for Nazis. I mean, but there goes that dark humor again.
Yeah, overall.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones. What is it? The statue. Perhaps this big cursed
When she says, I almost felt sorry for them. And, if you watched Steven Spielberg's and George Lucas Indiana Jones, then do you know there's dark humor in here? But I know we're living in a different time, and the movies that were made back in the 80s, they worked because the way society was back then. But now, with all this, woke cancel culture, and everybody wants to cancel everybody, everyone wants to sue everybody. because of what you said, because of the remarks that you made, right? I don't know if today's Indiana Jones would ever work, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's impossible to make those movies from the 80s to make him like you would never be able to make 48 hours like with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte like today. That movie would never be made. I mean, and it just shows me how good the times were back in the 80s and the 90s versus what we have today, where everything today is just all about everyone's feelings, you know, or did you hurt my feelings, or did you say something that hurt my feelings, or we're living in a very, very strange, bizarre times. And even Bob Zemeckis said that.
Not only did
he did an interview with Bill Maher, and even Robert Zemeckis, who did, you know, Forrest Gump, you know, Castaway,
the pyramids.
what else did he do? Back to the Future. I mean, so many movies.
And here I am now.
Even he said, like, we're living in a very strange times. Very bizarre, strange times. And I agree. There's no question about that.
Life
Right,
is
come
not
on,
so
come on.
bad.
I can use this to listen to the Nazis' communication.
Imagine a remake. The Thing remake, and it's like this. Now we're talking. Oh, I want to say one more thing. Look, I appreciate the Thing remastered version from Night Dive, but hey, let's have Machine Games make the Thing
Another stone stealing.
remake.
Voss is desperate for the information that they contain. So,
Huh?
no trace of history left in this place.
Perhaps there is something I can do now.
I'm a benefactor of the Cairo.
Imagine the Thing like this,
They would gladly
with these types of graphics.
coming their way. If you find them, bring them to me. I'll keep them safe and sound.
As long as they end up in a museum.
Where they belong.
That's all.
These are my
Oh,
notes
man.
concerning the stone stealing. Perhaps they could be of some use to you.
I know that these are Nazi officers, but they're still human beings, you know, like
Dr. Jones.
even among your
cares about
enemies, you got to have some
And
empathy,
it's
you know.
true,
I
he
think
only cares
empathy is
about
the
bringing
quality
these,
that we as humans have to have, because if you lose empathy,
to museum.
then you lose the
He's all about preserving
essential,
these, historical artifacts.
human
In the museum.
basic,
He's not doing it for his own personal gain, and that's why he's such a beloved character. He's not doing it for fame.
human
or
essential
to make money,
basic,
right, to profit.
part
He's not
that needs
about
to be in
fear.
there.
He's just doing it because he
Yes,
wants to
Nazis were
preserve
terrible, and you
these
know what they did,
historical
but you have to
objects
remember,
in a
most of them
museum
are
where they
forced
belong.
to be to join the army. They had no choice. To join the navy, they had no choice. Either that or you will be killed. You had to
Stealing
join the
observations
Führer's
from the
army. You had
Cairo
no choice.
Museum
And if you
inside the
try
camp,
to
he promised to have
say
work
no, they would kill you.
passes ready in time for the
So
next shipment.
they're humans.
Number one,
They're
Steve,
humans
I
beings,
suspect
you
that
know.
this is what the Nazis are searching for. In
So I think it's important to have
Number
empathy.
two, agent
Empathy is
overheard
very
Nazis
important.
Planning a search party for Steely
And
somewhere to the east
I
of
think if we
Swins.
lose
Number
that
three, according to findings
as
of
humans, if we lose the empathy,
the Steely is
then
supposed to be
what are we?
located somewhere
then we're
beneath
not
Swing-
humans anymore.
Swings.
What are we
All right,
then?
so we got to go to the
And I think that's the
closer to
important
pyramids
thing
than
to
we ever
remember
thought. Well, this is really turning into a
about us
tourist
as
attraction.
humans. If we lose
It went
that
from a scenic
that one
tourist
basic part
viewing
of
attraction
us that
now
makes
from
us
a
human,
scenic viewing tourist
then what
attraction.
are we?
Now it's
If we lose empathy,
a full
what are we? That's the question for you guys
guide.
to think about.
Attraction.
And I like to inject these
Who's going to be the
questions
guide?
in all of my
So,
live
The
streams
guide
and
is going to
videos
be Gina.
because I think
Gina will be my guide. as
empathy
we
is
go
very
deeper
important.
into the
If you don't have
space.
empathy, well, then you might as well have artificial intelligence run everything.
All right.
I'll say it again. If you have no empathy, then you might as well have artificial intelligence run everything.
I've picked up something interesting.
Think about that. Think about that. Think about that for a moment, okay?
I think you want to hear this.
So how did this
Okay,
ship end up here? That's a good question.
You are going
Aliens?
to be my tour guide for this tourist attraction.
We need to find something here. Hold on. There has to be something here that I could use.
It's Voss.
There we go.
Voss seems very concerned about his expedition. What is he searching for?
Said the sanctuary of the Guardians. They were guardians of the
We have to investigate before he returns to the site.
Is she doing yoga?
It will take forever to search the whole ship.
We should start by trying to
Or
find
was
the
I
captain.
dreaming?
I'll get this out of the way.
Did you just do yoga?
Be careful, Indiana Jones.
Gina,
Coming.
All right, ladies, you stay here.
I can't hold this for long.
Safe and sound. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be back.
I hate that sound. ¿Cómo será? Well, we may have a head start, but Gans and his men will be here sooner or later. Gotta find a stone and get off this ship.
Laura?
All right, we're gonna make a jump here. All right. All right, we made it. We made it. Almost there. I really need to change my outfit because dressed like this,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
most certainly exposed. There goes the swings.
That was her sister, Laura.
I think we gotta go back. Climb up.
I need to know what the hell happened here.
And I will help you.
All right.
There's a document right there.
Yeah, you didn't
What
see
did you
nothing,
find?
man.
Perhaps another clue from your sister that can help us.
Oh shit. There has to be.
What is that?
I see you're all friends.
Oh God. Oh.
But I would
wonderful.
never work for the Nazis. Not willing.
There we go.
Where he could fold the earth by speaking the word. Fold the earth, what do you mean?
Well, she's my tour guide. Remember, I said she will be my tour
They've
guide.
broken through.
And she didn't disappoint. Sanctuary of the Guardians. Discovered his identification. I'm not sure what to make of it.
The Nazis found some kind of golden medallion.
All right, and we're going to leave it right here. It's already been 55 minutes.
You're damn right.
This is part
Now let's go take
10,
a break from him.
and we're going to continue this on part 11. We just find out that her sister, Gina's sister, Laura, has worked with Nazis. You have to remember, Italy under Mussolini was an ally to Hitler,
this
to
guy's
Germany,
good
Nazi
people.
Germany back then.
Let's change the outfit.
So nothing unusual that someone from Italy would be working for
we
Nazi Germany. Under Mussolini, you know, allied pact that he had with
Look at these
with Germany.
shadows, man, and
But I
the
think
ultra
she worked
high
to
definition
get some
detail
information. I
on
think the
the
main reason she
textures
worked for Nazi was to gather the information. And I think that's
volumetric
probably
light,
why her
ray
sister
traced
joined,
global,
because she knew the only way she can get
illumination,
closer to the truth about what the
this
Nazis are up to,
stunning.
it's to
And when
become
you
one of
add,
them and
OLED
learn what she can
with
learn
a,
as, you know, undercover
bright
by
OLED,
becoming one of them to
Dolby
learn about
Vision
all
and
the
HDR,
stuff that's going on and what
this
they're
is just
after.
fantastic.
But
This is one of the
unfortunately,
best games right now on the Xbox
you know,
in
she
terms of, like,
frozen.
detail, man.
She's frozen here. So the next
it
question
runs really
is,
good.
how did
This
this ship
thing
end
on
up
the-
here?
listen,
What is the great
I
circle?
think Xbox Series X has proved
Right.
to me that it's powerful.
Uh,
the way it's
and,
running this game, the way it's running
how did this
all the other games like
ship
Microsoft
end
Flight
up here in
Simulator
Himalayas?
2024,
I think that's even the greater question is, how did this ship end up
and
here?
Stalker
Are we
2,
talking some
all these
some
games, man,
forces
I am-
from out of space that
I'm
had
impressed.
technology, advanced technology, to bring this ship onto Himalayas?
I'm like beyond impressed.
Again, I'm using aliens, right?
PC,
Because
of
that's the
course,
only
PC is
reference
a
I can
PC, of
use.
course. If you
So,
have a powerful PC,
We'll find out. We'll
then,
find out
yeah,
on
of
the next
course, you
walkthrough
expect this
of
game to run
Indiana
pretty
Jones and the Great Circle. Look, I already give
I
this
got a pretty
game
decent PC. I got an i9
10 out of
processor,
10.
9th gen,
uh,
with a 4070, 16
and
gigs,
on my
16
next
gigs of
walkthrough, which is
DDR5
a
RAM.
PC walkthrough,
And
I
you
will
know,
talk
you
about
expect
why I
a
give this
PC
game
version
10 out
to-
of
to
10.
run
But
this
remember, on my PC
pretty good,
walkthrough,
especially with the deep learning system.
it'll be different,
But
because
for
on
a
a PC
console-
walkthrough, I will
And this
be
is
able
why
to
John from
speed
Digital
through
Foundry was
this.
so impressed.
I will be able to, I'll be able to go and
Even he
speed
says,
through
for a
these
console,
levels
this is
because I already
pretty
know what to
impressive.
do. But I will
And,
talk about, you know, why I give
I
this game
agree.
10
I
out of
agree with
10.
John.
This is a
It's true. It is
masterpiece. This
impressive
is
for a console
one
to
of
be
the
doing
best Indiana
1800p,
Jones games ever.
60
Um,
FPS.
and it's been a long
ray
time
traced
coming.
global
It took about,
illumination,
what,
all of
45
that
years
implemented here.
for this
It's
to
remarkable.
finally
And then, like I said, you
come
add
here
Dolby Vision
for
with
us.
LG OLED.
but
HDR,
it's better
oh, yeah.
late than never. Machine
But
Games did a fantastic
I'm also
job.
excited to see how PC
Troy
version
Baker,
runs.
everyone, just
I'm
fantastic
excited
job.
to see
I hope you
how
guys
the
enjoyed
Meta
this
Quest
part
3
10
on a
of a
big giant
walkthrough.
screen version
And
goes to
if
cloud
you like
through
what I do,
xCloud.
if you appreciate
I'm
these
excited
walkthroughs and
to,
videos, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video,
test
and leave a comment. Let me know
PlayStation
what you
5 version
think
when it comes out in April.
about Indiana Jones and the Great
Hopefully, I
Circle.
will have PS5 Pro
And I'll see you
Hopefully
guys on the
by
part
then
11.
to test it. So,
Part 11.
Look, regardless,
Thank you for watching.
Indiana Jones, man, it's an amazing game.